Hello again, this is your host Pearls doing my Let's Play of King Dugan's Dungeon Light Flash DROD, and on my last video I was so enamored and distracted by this puzzle that I forgot my 10-minute timer that I have on my little recordy thing, because I'm too cheap to buy the full version. But so now that I realize once I have stepped on this Mimic Potion and placed it here, which is the only place I can place it to kill the roaches, I realize that now I have a small problem, and that I need all of them to be along this plane or like heading towards this direction because I cannot move, so the Mimic will have to stay in this position to kill all of them. So I think if I just step and then run for it, I should be like just have enough time right there, and they will throw themselves at the Mimic and it will be all gravy. And I have won the room. Okay, that was a good one. 2 secret rooms in one. I'm all about it. How do I get out of here? Oops, I got myself stuck. There we go. Alright, and now down, I guess. This is a classic room from the original, at least I thought it was, where
this looks dangerous. Some kind of trap.
Where you try to find a way to, but you just end up getting surrounded, so you have to look for an alternative solution. I don't believe there's a thing to do in here. Not that I can see. But the secret is that you can walk across diagonals right here, and that's good enough. Now this room had a little bonus puzzle in it in the original, but I don't think it exists in Flash DROD for whatever reason. It's where you had to do the whole room without turning your sword. And Beathro would say, you know, that's all good and gravy. Something about efficiency, but what would be funny about it is it's like very inefficient to do rooms without turning your sword, so there we go.
Somebody should have been here to see me.
And that's what he would have said had I not turned my sword in the original, so we've stolen the soundbite, but it's still pretty good. Is that not everything? Oh good, I have done it. Perfect. Interestingly, most blue rooms require you to, at least I think so, explore all of the required rooms, even if they don't have monsters in them. So let's see what we got here. Facts. Face the facts. Dungeon exploration is not safe, especially when combined with intoxicants. So no drinking while delving, and dungeon-related deaths are up 32%. That's gonna mean a lot of things. A lot of things. Given that rounding, I can make some sort of inference about the minimum number of people that have been in the dungeon, but I'm not going to right now. Okay, let's continue on to the 4th level, the last one in this pack. I wish I had some more of those mimics down here with me, said Beathro. It would go a lot quicker. And, ooh, foundation again. We are now back in the, yes, a mimic-themed floor. After a while, King Dugan's Dungeon and the subsequent games, floors will become like thematically arranged where they might feature one thing prominently. Not always, but it has a tendency to. And we'll see here that these orbs toggle the given tier of doors, so it makes sense that the original mimic should go here. I keep hitting my tab button. Alright. The next mimic potion being here makes sense to place the next one in this ring, which would require me to go out this gate. Oops. And put the last one here. Oops. I gotta be like watching 2 things at once because I don't want them to be constantly banging those. Now notice what's happening here. This Wraithwing is way too close to me, way closer than they've ever behaved before, and that's because this guy, despite the wall being here, is at my back, and or at some sort of 90-degree angle to me, more than that at least. More than or equal to, perhaps. I'm not really sure. The formula is kind of rough. But he's going to be brave now, especially with this one here too, and try to come at me, even though... And you saw this one flee once he saw that his friend had died. They're cowards, and their behavior is somewhat erratic, but it's not random. That's the important part. Nothing in this game is random. which is part of the reason I really like it, I think, is given enough time, you can puzzle about anything out. How does this one work? Okay, that opens that door. So this one's required to be hit once. And then this is a trapdoor that drops, and that'll give me one diagonal space in which to finish the puzzle off. Okay, kill this guy. They aren't very smart. They do get themselves pinned against walls pretty nicely. Okay, and I do have to kill this one before I go in there because I only have that one trapdoor left. So let me make sure I can get over to this guy. Oops, not what I wanted. Oops, no, I did it again. Okay, there we go. No, hold on. That's the one I really want, isn't it? And I want like, come on. Actually, I might have to lure him out, depending. I keep hitting the tab. Alright, so let's try so I can't lure him out of the room there, and that might make it easier. There we go, much easier. Wraithwing dip, what did I do there? Just kill 5 Wraithwings, that's all it took? Okay. I'm glad we have food products for all this, but it's kind of a running joke. Eyeball pudding, roach burgers, that's what Beathrow's primary business is when he's not delving dungeons. So I guess that makes sense. Oops, there we go. And now I should have just enough to get it all done. Perfect. Alright, and this room is now done. Sorry, my glasses are falling off my face. These pink purple tiles are the... Oh yes, mimics also will make trapdoors fall. Like, not a lot of things. It seems like things with swords will do it. So that's like, if you're heavy enough to wield a sword, you can kill a mimic. So it makes sense to place one here, and perhaps here. And the third one is kind of mysterious. You don't really, it doesn't necessarily matter. You'll have these 2 left over here in which to do a lot of things. This one can go here, but you really just need one to go in to here, I suppose. I need to open this gate. So now I have a quest to get this mimic over here with me, using all manner of leverages that I can. There we go. Boom. There we go. Alright, now that gate's open. I do need this mimic to hit this orb once to open the 3rd gate. Okay, so now everything's peachy. The last one should obviously go here to open this last gate, and I have 2 mimic potions left over in which to place in these respective rooms to kill the remaining roaches. Perfect. So far so good. Ooh, this one I think has an achievement. Which one is it? Clear the 4th level once north without returning to the center corridor, or the entrance corridor. Returning to the entrance corridor. Okay. I guess I could, I don't know if it should be possible to... Alright, so what does this say? You don't need a mimic's help to fight the roaches at the entrance. No, I do not, apparently. I probably should have used the mimic to do something, though. Let's try this again. I'm going to place this up here. Okay, there. I've not returned to the entrance corridor. I'm going to do my little back swipe here. Boom. And you. Is this, did I do the right one? Yes, that's okay, good. I'm groovy there. Alright, I'm gonna let it go.
You throw butkins amounts anytime.
That I do. What's this? Oh, this is a secret? Okay. Well, anyway, I'll have to do this on my next video. This has been your host, Pearls, doing King Dugan's Dungeon Light, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.